What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the NW Sportscast. Today, talking about Bryce Miller. Bryce Miller, the number 4 pitcher in the Seattle Mariners pitching staff, and I think he has big things in store for the 2024 season. But let's look at what the projections are saying. So according to the projections, this is virtue of Marcel's projections on Baseball Reference. Bryce Miller is projected to go 8-7 this season with a 4.32 ERA, with 125 innings pitched, with 120 strikeouts, 33 walks, a 1.20 WHIP, and 2 saves. Again, I'm not sure why we're projecting him to get 2 saves, because saves is not something that starting pitchers get, but that's besides the point. Bryce Miller, these are some pretty solid projections, but I think he might be a little bit better. So last season, for reference, last season he threw 131 innings. This year they're projecting him to go with 125. I would like him to throw more than 130. I think if he could hit closer to 140 or 150, that would be awesome. Because last season it was 25 games and 130 innings. So if he can throw 30 games, maybe ramp it up to 145 innings or so, that'd be awesome. But again, you never know. Injuries do happen. Last season, he had a 4.32 ERA, and they're projecting him to again have a 4.32 ERA. So they really think that's the kind of pitcher that he is. I personally think he can improve. I think he can get better. I think 4.32 was good for a rookie season, but I think Bryce Miller can be a better pitcher than a 4.32 ERA pitcher. I think he can be like a 3.9, maybe even 3.8, somewhere in that range. I don't think that's absurd. Maybe I'm too high on Bryce Miller, but I don't know. I think the projections are too low on him, because I think he can definitely go for closer to that 3.9 range, and that's a solid, half a run lower than the projection. So I'm quite a bit higher on Bryce Miller, I think, than maybe some people are. His FIP last year was 3.98, and his WHIP was 1.142, and WHIP is what I find most interesting in, because last year, 1.142, they're projecting his WHIP's going to go up pretty significantly, almost up to 1.2 is what they have him at for the projections, which, again, I disagree with that. I think he's better than that. They also have him basically having the equal number of strikeouts, the equal number of walks. I don't know. I think the projections are a little bit too low on Bryce Miller. I see him going 30 games, 145 innings, 3.9 ERA, strikes out 150 batters. I like Bryce Miller for this season. I think he can take the next step forward and be a really good pitcher for the Seattle Mariners. That's just my take, though. So if you guys disagree, if you do agree, let me know down in the comments. Am I too high? Am I too low? Am I just right? What do you guys think about Bryce Miller for the 2024 season? Should we trade him? Should we replace him with Blake Snell? Is Emerson Hancock going to steal his spot? Spoiler alert, I don't think he is. But, let me know down in the comments. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. I can take it. I don't care. We just want that interaction, baby. So let's go. If you guys love the Mariners, thank you so much for following the channel. This is the NW Sportscast, and we will see you guys tomorrow when I'll be talking about Logan Gilbert.